How is everybody doing? And welcome to the Stat Room. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so before I get into this video, guys, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am VonnTheStatman. You can follow me on Twitter at VonnTheStatman. And guys, check out the website, VonnTheStatman.com. And if you watch me for the first time, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you've been following me since 2017, hit the subscribe button again because this is a new channel. So without further ado, let's get right into witness protection. Let's get into the guys that let us down. These are the guys who were supposed to lead us to FanDuel glory. You guys are in witness protection. And first up, we got running back Sanders. What do you want to say to the people? Hey, Statman, I know I told you to put me in all your lineups, and I'm sorry I put you in, gave you only 6.2 fantasy points, but that's the Eagles' fault. They don't want to use me, Statman. I need to get out of here. So I am in witness protection. And next up, we got Odell Beckham Jr. Hey, coach, I can't play with this Baker Mayfield cat, man. He don't be throwing me the ball. If y'all don't throw me the ball next week, I'm going to get Eli out of retirement. I'm going back to the Giants because I ain't trying to be in witness protection. Hey, Mahomes, you know I'm all-pro tight end Travis Kelce. I know you like to throw the ball to Tyreek Hill, getting him 4 and 5 touchdowns a game. But if you don't throw me that ball next week, I'm going to go play with Lamar Jackson because this will be my last week in witness protection. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that segment of witness protection. And guys, put into the comment section all the players who let you down so that way we can know who else needs to be in witness protection. All right, guys, so if you look on the screen right now, we have the $1 million lineup on screen. And you look that it took 233 points to win $1 million. And as you can see, it's Patrick Mahomes, Kareem Hunt, Saquon Barkley, Tyreek Hill, Deebo Samuels, Cordero Patterson, Dallas Goedert, Kenny Galladay, and the Buffalo Bills defense. Now, I did have Deebo Samuels in some of my lineups, and I had Patrick Mahomes in one, but I didn't have any of these guys. So this is what $1 million lineup looked like. All right, guys, so let's get right into it, guys. I don't like to waste a lot of you guys' time, but people wanted to know what's in my lineups and what does my packages consist of. So if you get a package from me, you will get my spread picks. You'll get 5 spreads, and guys, I went 5 for 5. You'll get my top players list, and then you'll get lines for DraftKings and FanDuel. If you want DraftKings, you got to request them, but FanDuel comes standard. All right, let's get right into it, guys. So let's break down this slate, guys. So on this slate, this is going to be another high-scoring slate. You'll need a 2, I would say at least a 230 to have a chance in this slate because you have a lot of explosive teams on this slate. You got Detroit on the road in Minnesota. I mean, you got San Francisco and Arizona. Both of them teams can put up points. Tampa Bay can put up points. Miami is starting to put up more points. Jacoby Brissett is a more competent quarterback at this stage of the game than Tua. Tua still has to learn a lot once he really gets the understanding of the NFL. And guys, all NFL quarterbacks are not Ben Roethlisberger. They don't come in their second year and win Super Bowls. Some quarterbacks take time. Aaron Rodgers sat out for 3 to 4 years. Some quarterbacks need a couple years to develop. Look at Lamar Jackson right now. Is he or is he not throwing the ball and balling out? He wasn't able to do that a few years ago. You have to be patient with these young guys. So you got Prescott. I like him. Brady is going to be pissed. Hurts is someone that if you need 25 fantasy points, throw Hurts in. He's a safe bet for 25 fantasy points. Donald has been balling out, guys. He's been one of the surprises of the league. This week I'm giving you Kirk Cousins. This is a game where I believe Kirk Cousins will give you between 27 and 31 fantasy points. He's just in a prime matchup. He's coming off of a bad game against Cleveland, but Cleveland makes a lot of quarterbacks look bad. But Detroit, defense is optional in Detroit, and they take an option B, no defense. So I'm going with him. I'm going to go with Cooks. Last week was just a game to get Cooks in shape. If you look at it, they barely gave him the ball. Now, they knew Cleveland had a tough defense. Just give him 9 carries, let him get his feet wet. Throwing the ball 6 times, he caught 2, gave you 5 fantasy points. He's going to break the slate next week, guys. If you don't have Cook in your lineup, I don't think you'll cash next week. I think he's going to be the number 1 running back on the slate. And I'm going to pair them with Thielen. I think this is going to be a Thielen week. Because Detroit, they're going to try to take away somebody. So I guess they try to take away Jeffries. But I think Thielen's going to have a monster game. And Cook is questionable, but he's going to play, guys. And the next wide receiver that I'm going to give you, I'm giving you guys Cook from Houston. Now, he's going up against his former team. I know New England got a good defense and all that. Don't get me wrong. They are pretty solid. But I think Brandon Cooks is going to catch a bunch of balls. And don't expect Houston to be shut out back-to-back games. They might only get 10 points, and I think Cooks is going to catch one of those touchdowns. New England just came off an emotional game. Now, don't get me wrong. Houston is not going to score a lot of points because Bill Belichick's strength is he knows how to befuddle rookie quarterbacks. So it's going to be a long game, but Cooks is more talented than most of the cornerbacks that New England have. I know they're going to scheme ways to get the rookie off his kilter and everything, but I believe Cooks is going to ball out. Revenge game, and so far the revenge picks have been money, so we're going to go with Cooks in this matchup. Now, at the tight end position, guys, I'm going to give you a tight end that a lot of people are not going to play. He is way down the list, guys, and he's very inexpensive, so if you don't do anything, he doesn't hurt you. I'm giving you Cameron Brate. And what I saw last week was Brady was giving this guy the ball, and Brady was a little off, and he was off because of the weather conditions. It was raining, but Brady got 6 targets, guys, and he got 2 end zone targets. So that tells me when they get around the end zone, Brady is now playing Gronkowski role. Gronkowski will be out this week. Cameron Brate will do what Mo Alley Cox did last week. If you guys know, I said Mo Alley Cox. I liked him. He was in my top players list. Anybody that got my packages, I had him in the $1 million lineup. He put up 2 touchdowns last week. I expect Brate to have that same kind of game. So now let's get a defense. And the defense that I'm going with this week, guys, it's a pretty much a no-brainer. I'm going with the Patriots defense because Belichick is going to befuddle this guy. Now, like I said, Houston's going to score. I would say maybe they get 1 touchdown, but it's not going to be a lot of scoring. I think Cooks is going to have probably about 7 balls thrown his way. He'll probably catch 5. He always gets at least 1 20, 30-yard pass. But I think Cooks go for 100 yards and a touchdown. So that's it, guys. I like the Patriots defense. I like Cameron Brate. I like Cook. I like Thielen. I like Cook, the running back, and Cousins. And guys, put in the comment section players that you like and players that you think should be in this top list. So that's it, guys. So good hunting on week 5. Love you guys. And now my positive word for today is purpose. Guys, I'm going to quote Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle said, "Find your purpose or you're just wasting air." And I believe that, ladies and gentlemen. So let's say you are someone who bake pies better than anybody else on the planet, then you should be baking pies. If you cut grass better than anyone on the planet, you should be cutting grass. If you can entertain better than anyone else, then you should entertain. Ladies and gentlemen, don't listen to what society says. Don't listen to what your parents say. Follow your heart. Whatever is in your heart is your purpose. So like Nipsey Hussle said, find your purpose or you're just wasting air. Love you, my friends. All right, guys, so thanks for watching the video, guys. If you made it this far, please hit that like button and please subscribe, and welcome to the Stat Room. Love you guys.